Hi, I'm Carla Butorac, and welcome to Behavior Communicates. I'm here today with Chloe Diedam, who is a resource teacher, and she did a video with us about 4 years ago on her resource, the Perfect Resource Room, and she has a different room now with a different group of students, and I wanted to invite her back to Behavior Communicates to show us what she's done with her new classroom. So Chloe, would you like to show us, tell us what kind of students you work with now, and how your room is different now than the room you had before where you had over 50,000 views?
Oh, yeah. Well, my student population is OHI, so other health impaired, a lot of ADHD students. I also have a significant amount of autism students, and then we also have an emotional disability. So the challenge with this classroom, coming from my previous, is it's about 3 times larger. It's a full-size classroom, and so it was really difficult to know how to create individual structured spaces within such a big classroom.
Okay, so I'm going to just have you give us a little tour, and you can tell us about what goes on in each space.
So this is our cubby system. Each student that comes in throughout the day knows why they're coming, they know their schedule, and they know what materials they need. So they come to their individual cubby, they can get their materials. We have reading binders, we have social skills folders, we have data binders. So they grab their supplies and then they go sit at the designated table that they are typically at.
So I noticed that you have some alternative seating here.
Yes.
What's that for? What's this space for?
Well, this space is for our students that may be a little more distracted. Some kids will advocate for themselves and say, I need a quiet space, or I need to sit away from others to do some more independent work. Okay. So we'll usually sit students over here, and these are actually called hokey stools, or also known as wobble stools. Okay. So your kids that may be wiggling around in a seat a lot or rocking back in the chair that makes us so uncomfortable. Yeah. These are great seats for them because they're able to sit and wiggle around. It doesn't make noise and they don't fall over.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So next we have our lighting covers. We have fluorescent lighting in here that can be a little overstimulating for some of our students. So right now we have extra lights on so that we could see the classroom a little clearer. But typically we just have 2 rows of lighting on, and we have lighting covers in a soft blue to make it a lot calmer in here, and it's not as harsh. Most of the classroom, as you see, is blues and greens, and I try and use color theory. Those colors are very calming and natural. They remind us of like water and grass and the sky, ocean. So I really wanted to create a calm, chill atmosphere for the students by replicating those colors in the classroom. The other important thing in our room that really helped break up the big space was the use of our dividers. We actually have 4 of them in the classroom. Carla gifted me one to use, and it was something that we were constantly shifting around the room to break up groups. And so I requested some more, and it really helps break up all the different areas. We have kids and 3 different tables, 1 student who's working independently in here, and students that are working in other areas in the room. So the barriers are really important. As you can see at this table, we have some alternative seating with the yoga balls. These are for our wigglers, and they know that this is their table. For more traditional students, we have other tables over here.
So Chloe, tell me how you use your swing and then this area behind us.
Well, with having so many students that are either on the autism spectrum or hyperactive, they are constantly seeking sensory. So I applied for a grant, and we got some money, and the first thing I purchased was a sensory swing, and it's a huge success with our students. I also have a visual of an arrow so that the students know which way to swing based on our ceiling. And then this area back here is used for independent work. We have some students that come in and do interventions either on the iPad or things like that. So this is a quiet workspace for them that they can just sit and focus on their work that we're giving them.
Nice. Can you tell our viewers how you use this space?
Yes, this is our calm down corner. Students take their sensory breaks or just regular breaks over here. It's also a really good area to facilitate some role playing and social skills play. Down here I have 3 baskets of various toys with, again, pictures. Ever since you taught me that, I've labeled everything with photos so that the kids know what toys belong in what cubby. And then in here, these are all the green buckets are fidgets. Again, I have a picture of what goes inside of it so that I'm not constantly picking up after the students. They're taking that responsibility and giving them some independence so they know what goes in what cubby. But there's a couple different things in each one, different types of fidgets. So depending on what the students' needs are, they can come over here, look at which cubby they want, pull it out, and have a couple of fidgets to calm themselves down.
And how often do you find yourself using this space?
Oh my gosh, like all day, every day. We have so many kids that come in and take breaks. It is used every day, multiple times throughout the day.
Okay. So Chloe, you have so many rooms within your room, which is awesome. So tell me about this space. How do you use it?
Well, this is our office that we have. We have one particular student that needs more structure than what we provide for the rest of our students. Okay. So this is his desk area. He also needs a lot of assistance from an adult because he is so young. So we also have a chair for the adult. And then his book basket and all of his materials are right here next to his desk. And we also reference the 5-point scale for him quite often because it is a tool that he uses regularly. And this is his token box. So it's like a token board, but because we tend to lose our tokens, we found it's easier to use an art box to hold all the supplies together.
For reinforcement?
Yes, reinforcement for doing expected work.
Okay. So Chloe, I see that you have one more sensory piece of equipment in your room. So tell me how you use this.
This is used twice a day by a student on the autism spectrum. It's his favorite thing to do. So he has options within our classroom for sensory, but this is the one he chooses most often. So we also do use it as a reinforcer as well. If students do a really good job working for us, they can take like a few jumps on the trampoline as well, and they love that. But it is good for our kids that have a lot of energy that kind of need to get that reset before going back to the classroom.
So when they come into your room, do they have a schedule, a set schedule, or they just go where they need to go, or is that in their binders?
It's a set schedule.
Okay.
And then students are also permitted to have breaks as needed.
Okay.
And so usually a teacher will call us or we'll go get the student, and then we'll ask them in the process of coming down here what they need. And so then we already have a plan coming in. Do they need to go to the calm down corner and maybe do some more soothing techniques?
Right.
Do they need the swing to calm themselves down? Do they have a lot of energy? Do they need to jump on the trampoline? Okay. We also have a couple of like kinesthetic things like moon sand and the beads that they have a choice to do too.
Okay, wonderful. I can see where this would be a huge asset in this room.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It was so wonderful having Chloe back at Behavior Communicates so you all could see her updated room. I can tell you that with her design, with all of the structure that she has put into place, that she gets kids on task, calmed down and regulated enough to get back to class as quickly as possible. Thank you so much for joining me here at Behavior Communicates. Just remember, the more we know about how to help the child or the student we love, the better quality of life they will have. If you like this video and you want to be in the know, sign up for Behavior Communicates. You'll automatically get my weekly video and blog, plus other resources that I only share with my subscribers. Please like this video, leave a comment below, and share it with all of your parents, your teachers, your friends, and your coworkers on Facebook, Twitter, and all your other social media. You take care, and I'll see you next time.